Welcome back to the Malaysia Money Matters show. It's the 22nd of October 25. Today, we're doing a rapid deep dive into this real tension we're seeing between the quite bullish long-term forecast for Malaysia and, the current reality, which feels a bit more cautious.
Definitely. We'll hit the key financial and political headlines, local first, then global, and see what it means for you.
Okay, let's kick off with that bullish view. UOB Hian.
Yes, they're pretty clear. They're advising investors basically start buying Bursa Malaysia now, upgraded to buy
And they've got a target price.
RM 9.80. It's a significant call.
It is. But, why now? Especially with the foreign money leaving lately, doesn't that feel a bit off?
Well, their thinking is global. It's tied to the expectation that the U.S. tightening cycle is pretty much over. They believe U.S. rate cuts are coming, and that usually pushes funds back into emerging markets like ours.
So it's about that historical pattern, the timing, the sweet spot, as they say.
Exactly. It's a structural argument, really, looking past the immediate noise.
Right. But then you get this heads up from PNB's Abdul Rahman. Quite stark.
Very stark. He warned that Malaysian companies really need to transform or risk, another lost decade.
Another lost decade. Wow. Based on what?
He pointed to the FBM KLCI's total shareholder returns over the last 10 years. Pretty weak. Anemic, he called it.
Below fixed deposit rates even.
That's what he said. So for anyone actively investing, that's tough.
Yeah. So the message is adapt or stagnate, basically, especially with global risks like protectionism, AI.
Precisely. Deliver better value. That's the challenge.
Okay, so PNB throws down the gauntlet. Are we seeing companies respond? Solarvest, for example.
We are. Solarvest is making a big move. They're proposing a private placement looking to raise up to RM 254.1 million.
That's a lot of capital. For what exactly?
It's earmarked for equity in 3 major solar PV projects. Perak, Sarawak, Kuala, Langat. It really confirms their aggressive expansion in green tech. They're not waiting around.
No, clearly not. And Vantris Energy, that's the old Sapura energy, right?
Yeah. Correct. They've secured a huge contract, 7 years, providing diving support services for Saudi Aramco.
Saudi Aramco. Starting when?
It kicks off May 2027. It's a massive win for their strategy.
How so?
Well, it diversifies them outside Malaysia, and crucially, it locks in long-term day rate contracts.
So predictable revenue, regardless of oil price swings.
Exactly. That's the kind of stability the market likes to see. It really validates their plan.
Okay. And quickly, PPB Group. There was some concern about Wilmar International in Indonesia?
Right. Related to some sugar import issues, a security deposit, about US $2.5 million. But PPB has confirmed it's not expected to materially impact their financials. So risk contained, basically.
Good to know. Okay, so we have these positive analyst calls, corporate wins, but the money flow, still negative.
Yeah, that's the short-term caution we started with. Foreign outflow continued last week. RM 962.8 million. It's still significant.
Which sectors took the biggest hit?
Financial services, healthcare, and utilities saw the most net selling. It shows, big funds are maybe taking some profits, waiting for more concrete signs that UOB's long-term view is actually happening.
Right. That makes sense. Okay, shifting gears a bit. Geopolitics. U.S. President Trump's visit.
Yes, confirmed. He'll be in Malaysia for the 47th Asian Summit, October 26th to 28th, later this week.
And PM Anwar mentioned the agenda.
Yeah, it's broad. Trade and investment, of course, but also major global issues, Gaza, regional peace efforts.
So it really underlines Malaysia's role in regional diplomacy, doesn't it? Where trade meets politics.
Absolutely. It's a key platform.
Now, over to Japan. A really big political change there.
Huge. Sana Takaichi elected as Japan's first female prime minister. And it marks a definite shift to the hard right.
What's the expectation economically?
A return to Abe-style government stimulus. Lots of spending.
And the market reaction?
Positive initially. A Takaichi trade, they're calling it. Stocks moved higher on that stimulus expectation.
But there must be concerns, too.
Oh, definitely. Japan's national debt is already enormous. Plus, is a stimulus designed for deflation really right for today's, higher price environment? Big questions there.
Yeah, a policy mismatch concern. Okay, finally, let's link this global stuff to commodities. Gold took a tumble.
A big one. Slumped 6.3%, the most in 12 years, actually, right after hitting record highs.
Why the sudden drop?
2 main things, really. More optimism about U.S.-China trade talks easing tensions, and a stronger U.S. dollar.
So less need for safe havens.
Exactly. When geopolitical risk seems lower, even temporarily, money tends to move out of things like gold and into riskier assets, a temporary shift, perhaps.
Okay, so let's try and tie this all together for you. Listen, we've definitely seen this clear contrast today.
Hmm.
On one hand, you have these strong, positive, long-term forecasts, like the idea that U.S. rate cuts will bring funds flooding back.
Right, the structural bull case.
But on the other hand, you've got this persistent short-term caution. The foreign outflows are real. Gold's volatility shows that nervousness.
Yeah, the immediate picture is definitely more mixed.
So the key thing to watch, really, is which narrative wins out, isn't it?
Absolutely. Will that fundamental belief in future rate cuts finally overcome the current wait-and-see attitude? That's the tug-of-war for the next quarter, I think. Keep a close eye on which trend gains momentum.
Couldn't agree more. And to help you keep that close eye, make sure you subscribe to the Malaysia Money Matters podcast for more essential analysis like this. We'll see you next time. Hey there, thanks for tuning in. If you would like a deeper dive into all the investment opportunities from today's news, subscribe to my newsletter at moneymatters.substack.com. I will be sharing a deeper analysis of the key investment opportunities from today's news, including what makes these opportunities stand out and how they fit into the broader market trends. By subscribing to the Malaysia Money Matters newsletter, you will also get exclusive insights on my watch list and portfolio and fundamental reports on Malaysian listed companies.